Any good morning into a great one at McDonald's. Now get a toasty sausage McMuffin with egg for just $2.69, or score a sausage McMuffin with egg and a mouth-watering bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, both only $5. Now at McDonald's. Legal prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Hi, this is St. Louis Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber, and I want you to follow all the exciting action of the St. Louis Blues right here this season on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. They've been one of the longest-running St. Louis Blues affiliates, and if you can't make it to the game, the next best thing is listening right here. It's KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri, your radio home for the St. Louis Blues hockey.
At Bank of America, we're proud that more than 20,000 veterans and people with military backgrounds have joined our ranks since 2015. Now we're committed to adding 10,000 more over the next 5 years. By helping veterans achieve their career goals, we're moving from appreciation to action, and together, helping expand economic opportunity across America. Visit bankofamerica.com/great place to work. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your noon hour weather forecast. Today will continue to be partly sunny. We should have a high temperature near 48 degrees. Southerly winds today will be 6 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. We expect partly cloudy skies tonight with a low temperature around 32 degrees. Southerly winds be around 8 miles per hour, becoming northwesterly after midnight tonight. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles per hour. Tomorrow should be mostly sunny with a high temperature reaching near 44 degrees. Northerly winds tomorrow will be 7 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 21 miles per hour. And our wind chill value tomorrow will be as low as 29 degrees. Skies will be partly cloudy tomorrow night with low around 21 with north winds around 6 miles per hour becoming calm during Friday evening. Then our weekend starts out on Saturday with partly sunny skies and a high temperature near 38 degrees. Calm winds have become northerly 5 to 7 miles per hour during Saturday morning. Then Saturday night will be partly cloudy with low temperature in the single digits around 5 degrees. Sunday we expect sunny skies, but our high temperature will only be near 23. Then Sunday night will be mostly clear with low around 11 degrees. Monday, that new work week starts out with sunny skies. Will warm up just a bit to a high temperature near 42 degrees. Partly cloudy skies are forecasted for Monday night, low around 25. Then Tuesday should be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 46. Mostly cloudy skies are expected Tuesday night, low around 34. And Wednesday should be mostly cloudy with a high temperature near 54 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. Late Sunday afternoon, I felt the first signs of a sinus infection creeping in, so I popped a Mucinex before hitting the hay. But by Monday, things weren't looking better. They were worse. Time to get serious. I swung by the nearest urgent care clinic on my way home from work. The nurse took my blood pressure, temperature, and jotted down my symptoms. Quick and painless. Then the doctor came in. I told him I thought it was a sinus infection. He checked my nose, ears, throat, felt my neck, and listened to my heart and lungs. After 4 minutes, yes, I know, because I timed it on my phone, the doctor prescribed 2 cough medicines and prednisone. Antibiotics? Nope, not unless absolutely necessary these days. So fast forward to today. I received the bill from my insurance. Minus the meds, it was over $300. Yes, 300 smackers. Makes you wonder if one day we will look back and call this affordable health care. Despite the sticker shock, I'm thankful to have access to decent health care, insurance that helps, and a pharmacy down the street where I'll pick up my antibiotics soon. I believe in paying my share, but if there was ever a time to rethink laws around health care costs, I'd say it's now. Paying $300 for 4 minutes? That's too much. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
This is a commercial for Pioneer Seed Corn.
In 1926, Pioneer revolutionized farming with the first commercial production of hybrid corn, and we've been innovating ever since.
The one that started it all. The #1 seed to beat. The one for you.
In 2026, we celebrate a century of innovation. Plant the 100th season. Plant Pioneer. Visit pioneer.com/100.
It's time to break the silence surrounding mental health. Too often people suffer in silence, afraid to ask for help. That's where 988 comes in. It's a safe, confidential space where you can talk openly about your struggles without fear of judgment. Whether you're experiencing a crisis or you just need someone to listen, 988 is here for you. You're not alone. Let's break the silence together. Call 988. Your mental health matters. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, Missouri.
You've seen Towns Green in Salem and Houston filled with local community events, business ads, even obituaries. But did you know that the Towns Green staff can even create personalized closed networks? They have already created a closed network for Intercounty Electric, the Senior Age Area Agency on Aging, schools, churches, and others. And you're in complete control of the content. It is a full-service closed network, and it's very affordable. To get all the details, call or text Towns Green at 636-338-1199. Towns Green. Let Country Mart in Salem help you get ready for the upcoming holiday season. At Country Mart, you'll find a variety of fresh-cut Christmas trees, beautiful red and assorted color poinsettias, stocking stuffers, and assorted fresh chase candy. Country Mart can also help you with those upcoming family and party gatherings, as they can prepare meat and cheese trays, fresh fruit and cheese trays, party sandwich trays, and so much more. Merry Christmas from your friends at Country Mart on Highway 3272 East, right here in Salem.
Another slow day for direct cash cattle business, and cash hogs ended the day lower. Good morning. I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity was quiet again Wednesday. A few bids did surface at $225 to $227 live and $345 to as much as $350 dressed. All were passed. Significant trade volume is expected to develop over the balance of the week. At the Kingsville Livestock Market in Missouri, steer calves weighing less than 650 pounds were $5 to $15 higher. Steers weighing more than 650 pounds were steady to $5 higher. Heifer calves weighing less than 550 pounds sold $5 to $20 higher. Heavier weights were mostly steady. The USDA says demand was good for a heavy supply. Medium and large one feeder steer, 600 to 648 pounds, brought $377.50 to $405. Feeder steer, 656 to 698 pounds, brought $364 to $386. Medium and large one feeder heifer, 653 to 667 pounds, brought $345 to $370. Box beef was lower and sharply lower with light demand for moderate offerings. Choice down $1.68 at $359.36. Select was $3.15 lower at $344.88. Estimated cattle slaughter was 123,000 head, up 6,000 on the week and down more than 2,000 on the year. Cash hog closed lower with a moderate negotiated run. Processors weren't very aggressive in their procurement efforts and didn't bid up to move needed numbers. That's been the trend recently. Demand for U.S. pork remains in question as there still appears to be missing data related to global demand. However, pork remains a competitively priced protein in the retail space, which is likely helping provide some support to the domestic market. Barrows and gilts at the National Daily Direct were down $1.38. With a weighted average of 70.05, the Iowa, Minnesota, and the Western Corn Belt were both $1.16 lower with a weighted average of 69.23. Pork values ended the day higher, up 83 cents at 97.27. Hams were sharply higher, and estimated hog slaughter was 490,000 head, up 8,000 on the week and up about 7,000 on the year. At the CME, live and feeder cattle were higher, waiting for direct business to develop, and lean hog futures ended the day mostly higher on spread trade and the firm midday move in pork. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Sometimes when we're dealing with mental health challenges, it might seem like we can handle them on our own at first. But let's face it, waiting until they spiral into a crisis, it's only going to add layers to the struggle. You don't have to face it alone. When you're unsure of who to go to or where to turn, just remember, 988 is there for you. Don't hesitate to seek support before it's too late. You deserve to feel supported and heard. Reach out to 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline Missouri.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're for the people of Missouri. We're for kayakers, car dealers, grocery baggers, and mail carriers. We're for teachers, preachers, students, and singers. Armed service members? You bet we're for you. We're for people who shake your hand and say hello, not because they know you, but because they don't. We're for brewmasters, stockbrokers, beauty queens, and truck drivers. And don't worry, we're still for farmers too. Whatever you do, if you're a Missourian, we're for you. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we've got Missouri covered.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time to take a look at updated funeral announcements, and it's being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World a Day. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World a Day is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free. Neoma Isrigs of Herman, Missouri, formerly of Salem, passed away December 4th at the age of 98 years. Funeral services for Naomi Isrigs will be Friday, December 12th, at 12 noon at the Salem Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation for family and friends of Neoma Isrigs will also be on Friday, ahead of the service starting at 10 a.m. and continuing till service time at 12 noon. Entry will be at the Masonic Cemetery in Bismarck, Missouri. And all arrangements for Neoma Isrigs of Herman, Missouri, formerly of Salem, are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Salem. Rosetta Francis Scheib of Salem, age 103 years, passed away Tuesday, December 9th. Funeral services for Rosetta Scheib will be Saturday morning at 11 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Rosetta Scheib will also be Saturday, starting at 9 in the morning and continuing till service time at 11. Burial will be in the North Lawn Cemetery. And all arrangements for Rosetta Francis Scheib of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Tommy Wayne Singleton of Melville, Missouri, passed away Wednesday, December 3rd at the age of 58 years. Funeral services for Tommy Singleton will be Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville. Visitation for family and friends of Tommy Singleton will also be Saturday, starting at 11 in the morning and continuing till service time at 1 o'clock. Entry will be in the Steelville Cemetery, Steelville, Missouri. And all arrangements for Tommy Wayne Singleton of Melville, Missouri are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville. Dennis Wayne Barton of Salem passed away Wednesday, December 10th at the age of 60 years. Funeral services for Dennis Barton will be Saturday evening at 6 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Dennis Barton will start at 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon and continue until service time at 6. Memorial contributions may be made to help with final expenses. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Dennis Wayne Barton of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Harry Roy Stuck Jr. of Rolla passed away Sunday, December 7th at the age of 102 years. Funeral services for Roy Stuck Jr. will be Saturday, December 20th at 12 noon at the Rolla Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation for family and friends of Roy Stuck Jr. will also be on Saturday, December 20th, from 11 until service time at 12 noon. Burial with full military honors will be at the Lake Springs Cemetery, Lake Springs, Missouri. And all arrangements for Harry Roy Stuck Jr. of Rolla are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements, and it was brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years. And the best part about it is absolutely free.
This holiday season, remember to keep the giving going for your neighbors in need. Your donations to the Salvation Army this Christmas will stay local to help people struggling to find food or a safe place to sleep in your community. By donating to the Salvation Army, you can make an impact that will last far beyond the holidays.
For more information on how to donate, call the Dent County Service Unit of Salvation Army at 729-8163.
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU's Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU's Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. An accident occurred Wednesday morning at 7:16 in Dent County on Highway 72 near Dent County Road 2300 that took the lives of a Salem man and an infant. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2017 Chevrolet Spark driven eastbound by a 60-year-old man from Salem crossed the center line and struck a 2015 Dodge Charger being driven westbound by a 31-year-old Salem woman. Dent County Deputy Coroner Gina White pronounced the 60-year-old Salem man dead at the scene at 7:45. Two female infants, one under 1 year of age and the other, who was 1 year old, were taken by the Salem ambulance to the Salem Memorial Hospital with serious injuries, where the infant under 1 year of age was later pronounced dead at the hospital by Dr. Featherly at 8:21 Wednesday morning. The 31-year-old Salem woman who was driving the Charger was also taken to Salem Memorial Hospital by the Salem ambulance with serious injuries. The 60-year-old Salem man was not wearing a seat restraint at the time of the accident, while all the occupants in the Charger were wearing their restraints. Both vehicles were removed from the scene by Whitaker's Towing of Salem. The Salem man's body was taken to the Wilson Mortuary in Salem. City of Salem Board of Aldermen held its regular meeting Monday evening in the auditorium at 202 North Washington Street. Before the meeting began, Mayor Greg Parker announced that a public hearing scheduled to discuss the annexation request submitted by Terry and Shirley Perkins would need to be rescheduled due to insufficient time to provide the required public notice in the Salem News. The hearing will be moved to December 23rd meeting. The representative scheduled to give a presentation on behalf of the U.S. Small Business Administration was also absent, though Mayor Parker said he hopes the presentation can be rescheduled for the next board meeting. After approving the agenda and consent agenda, the board accepted a bid from Willard Asphalt Paving in the amount of $17,940 for cold mix asphalt. The material will be used to patch potholes and water and wastewater cutouts in existing streets to improve smoothness and safety. Funding will come from the city's General Revenue Fund for street maintenance. The remaining balance in that fund was not specified. Under new and miscellaneous business, the board approved renaming the city's existing seniority pay practice established 30 years ago to the annual longevity pay amendment, which will also be added to the employee handbook. Full-time employees, as defined by the manual, will receive annual longevity pay at a rate of $41.60 per completed year of service, up to a maximum of $832 after 20 years. The board also approved the updated mobile device policy, formerly the cell phone policy. The revisions broaden the policy to include tablets and iPads, provide a stipend for first-level supervisory positions, identify which positions should be issued a city-owned device, and remove outdated language requiring usage tracking between city and personal minutes. Most of the devices covered by the policy are already in use and budgeted for. However, a few new devices will be added at a cost of approximately $40 per line per month. The total additional cost is estimated at $240 per month across 6 departments, plus $200 per month for 5 new $40 stipends for lead men using personal phones for city business. The alderman then approved Resolution Number 28-2025, supporting the submission of a financial aid application to the Missouri Department of Natural Resources for an emerging containment grant in the amount of $792,326.94. The grant, which requires no local match, would fund the removal and disposal of PFAS materials from the city's wastewater treatment facility. The first and second readings of Bill Number 3639, an ordinance annexing the Church of Latter-day Saints property, were read and approved. During the reports of city officials, Economic Development Director Carrie Sutterfield requested the reappointment of Nathan Wills and Jeff Dodson to the Enhanced Enterprise Zone Board for an additional 5-year term. The request was approved. Public Works Director Steve Payne provided updates on the city's utility crews. Alderwoman Catherine Dent announced that the Beautification Subcommittee of the Community Involvement Committee will meet on the evening of January 6th at 6 o'clock, and the Salem Community Choir will hold a concert on December 20th at 7 o'clock at the Salem Christian Church. With no further business, the meeting was adjourned. The next Board of Aldermen meeting is scheduled for December 23rd at 6 p.m. and is open to the public. The winners of the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce and City of Salem Parade of Lights held last Friday have been announced by Salem Area Chamber of Commerce Director Catherine Wynn. The winner of the commercial float was Town & Country Bank, while Scenic Rivers Industries was the non-commercial float winner. Wynn also announced the winners of the Shop Salem promotion. Winning the Missouri basketball tickets versus Texas from KSMO Media and the wash bucket of goodies and headphones from Townscreen were won by Annette Hill. The Christmas basket from the local Edward Jones office with Joe Brand and Leah Nash was won by Sandy Bowers. The Simple Traditions gift certificate and Cedar Spices were won by Cameron Pryor. The Regine's Common Kitchen gift certificate and book courtesy of the Salem Public Library were won by Mary Ann Ledden. Sandra Wofford won the gift card from A Gypsy's Dream, along with a turquoise earrings, tiger stickers, and Tyler Carr air freshener. Winning the hot cocoa sign, Bath Soak, Tyler Wax Melts, Campfire S'more Mix, a book, a vintage box, and a gift certificate custard by C. Sue or Savory was Amanda Duncan. And winning the Missouri basketball tickets versus MSU from KSMO Media, the Terrell Auto Car hats and gift certificate, and Maxell wireless earbuds from Townscreen was Celeste Nelson. Congratulations to all the winners, and thanks for your participation. The Salem R.D. School District has announced that Ms. Heather Johnson has been named as the December 2025 Teacher of the Month, while Ms. Carmen Vaughn has been honored as the December 2025 Staff Member of the Month. In total, 44 nominations were submitted throughout the district from other members, parents, students, and community members to highlight contributions made by nominees regarding the district mission and CSIP goals designed to support student learning in every aspect. Congratulations, Mrs. Johnson and Mrs. Vaughn. The Bunker R3 PTO Christmas Bazaar will be hosted tonight, or actually this afternoon, starting at 4 o'clock, and will continue until 6 o'clock tonight. There will be a photo opportunity with Redneck Santa Claus. Photos will be done by Forster Photography. Many other vendors will be present in the auditorium of Bunker High School, and those vendors are as follows: Twisted H Design, Flying W Boutique, Debbie White, Cynthia Grisby, Jack Kerr, Candy Farm, Melanie Tucker, Alicia Daniels, Tegan Barton, Wild Ozarks Botanicals, Tracy Gant, and Parentis teacher Madison Steluka. At 6 o'clock in the evening, the students of the elementary school begin singing, starting with each class at a time from preschool to 5th grade. First reported by a riverboat captain on the Mississippi River in 1833, the annual Gemini meteor shower has been captivating viewers for nearly 2 centuries, and it keeps getting better. Due to the gravitational influence of Jupiter, the meteor shower's brilliant streaks are becoming visibly brighter with each passing year, as Earth orbits through the dust trail left by orbiting asteroid 3200 Pantheon, making its December appearance high in the southern sky near the constellation Gemini, a must-see event. You can view this incredible show on Saturday, December 13th at Elephant Rock State Park, located at 7406 Highway 21 in Bellevue. From 5 o'clock in the evening to midnight, guests are invited to view this show. If you like stargazing, the light shows, join the team at the park to create a lifelong memory. No telescopes or binoculars are needed, as the shower can be viewed with the naked eye. Please dress for the weather, as there is a low temperature of 5 degrees in Saturday night's forecast. And remember, the temperature on the rocks is often lower than the average local temperature. Portable chairs and blankets are recommended, and if you like more astronomy-related events, please visit mostateparks.com/astronomy. Well, that has been a look at local news. News brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem campus, contact them at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
The Salem Chamber Choir will be performing a Victorian musical this Saturday night at 7 o'clock at the Bone Break Center of Nature and History. If you can't make it to the concert, KSMO Media will be broadcasting live on KSMOradio.com, brought to you by Roberts Judson Lumber Company. This is the Salem Chamber Choir's annual holiday concert out at the Bone Break this Saturday night at 7 o'clock. If you can't make it, be sure to watch on KSMO Media's Facebook and YouTube channel, brought to you by Roberts Judson Lumber Company.
Let Country Mart in Salem help you get ready for the upcoming holiday season. At Country Mart, you'll find a variety of fresh-cut Christmas trees, beautiful red and assorted color poinsettias, stocking stuffers, and assorted fresh chase candy. Country Mart can also help you with those upcoming family and party gatherings, as they can prepare meat and cheese trays, fresh fruit and cheese trays, party sandwich trays, and so much more. Merry Christmas from your friends at Country Mart on Highway 3272 East, right here in Salem. The Maxell Comfort Fit Solids headphones are a great gift for your loved ones this holiday season. Full Cup Comfort Fit offers dynamic sound from all sources. Comfort Fit Solids come with an inline mic to take and make calls and a tangle-free flat wire cable. Check out Maxell's website and their store on Amazon.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem Lady Basketball Tigers are going to be on the road this afternoon as they head over to Plato to face the Lady Eagles. The JV will get started at 6 o'clock with the varsity to follow. Salem is 1-1, while Plato is 1-4 on the season. The Bunker basketball teams traveled to Clearwater on Tuesday to face the Tigers. The JV boys won the opening game 34-30, and the varsity boys followed up with a victory by a score of 99-42. The varsity girls completed the sweep with a final score of 52-47. The Lady Eagles will travel to Houston this Friday afternoon and set to play at 5:30. On the following Tuesday, December 16th, Bunker set to host Ellington, with both varsity teams playing against Ellington. You can watch this game live on KSMO's Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or on KSMOradio.com. Coverage will start at approximately 5:15 in the afternoon with tip-off at 5:30. The Missouri basketball Tigers are hosting the Alabama State Hornets tonight, live on KSMO 1340 AM and 95.7 FM with coverage starting at 6:30, and tip-off will be at 7 o'clock. The Blues will be facing the Tennessee Predators twice in 3 days. The first game will be tonight, which you can listen to on a delay following the Missouri basketball game. The second will be this upcoming Monday, and you can listen to that game on KSMO with coverage starting at 6:30 in the evening on Monday. And that has been a look at local regional sports brought to you courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for the good sports from the Missouri Net.
You want to teach your kid good money habits, but handing them a license to spend isn't smart. You need to easily manage where and how much they can spend, get alerts when they do, and have support to teach them money skills. Our student debit card account does all of that and more for ages 13 through 25. Their debit card can be added to their phone or smartwatch, and you can instantly move money and help manage their card in the app. Only at Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured.
This Missouri Net Sports Report is presented by Save Mo Lives. Showing up to a gift exchange empty-handed? Awkward. You know what's not? Speaking up for a sober ride.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Travis Kelce didn't hold back on this week's New Heights podcast with his brother Jason, opening up about his frustration following the Chiefs' 20-10 loss to the Houston Texans on Sunday night.
Right now, it's not looking too great for us. You know, it's a crazy league. Anything can happen, and that's, the little bit of hope that I have. This is a tough reality to be in, especially dropping the ball late in the game like that when we were on our last chance to make something shake. I'm going to always show up to work and give it my all, and if there's a game to be played, I'm going to make it the most important game of the world. Chiefs Kingdom, you guys deserve that.
Joe Buck has won the Ford C. Frick Award for Baseball Broadcasting Excellence from the National Baseball Hall of Fame.
Freeze hits it in the air to center. We will see you tomorrow night.
Using one of his father's best lines, now Joe and Jack become the first father-son duo to receive the Frick Award. He'll be recognized during the Hall of Fame induction weekend in Cooperstown this summer. Bragging rights go to the Illini. The Mizzou women lost 70-62, trailed by 10 early. They cut it to 2 in the third, but could not get any closer. A good stepping stone for Kelly Harper's first year.
I'm disappointed for our players. They gave themselves a chance to win. I'm sitting up here extremely proud of them. We're never going to settle.
And the Mizzou men are taking on Alabama State, a team that won the SWAC tournament a year ago and went further in the NCAA tournament than the Tigers. The Hornets are 3-6. They've lost 3 in a row after losses to Notre Dame and Kansas. Dennis Gates hopes to avoid a 3-game losing streak. Nixa High School's Jackson Cantwell has been named the Gatorade National Football Player of the Year, becoming the first offensive lineman ever to win the award. Cantwell will play at the University of Miami next fall. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
The warmth of your furnace, the coziness of your gas log, and a hot shower after a long day. This winter, take time to appreciate the gas that powers your home. Something to keep in mind for safety purposes: gas is flammable and can become dangerous if there's a leak.
Ew, I think Grandma's deviled eggs have gone bad.
If you smell rotten eggs, exit your home and call your gas company. Don't turn on any lights and don't use your phone inside. For more tips, visit mosafegas.com. That's mosafegas.com. A message from the Missouri Association of Natural Gas Operators.
Smokey the Bear.
Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do.
What you desire, don't play with matches, don't play with fire.
After 80 years of learning his wildfire prevention tips, Smokey Bear lives within us all. Learn more at smokeybear.com. And remember,
only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Town & Country Bank in Salem will be having a Christmas open house on Monday evening, December 15th, from 5 until 7. Come out for a magical holiday celebration with Santa and Mrs. Claus and the incredible Show Me Reindeer, and enjoy some cookies and refreshments. Mark your calendars, December 15th, from 5 to 7 p.m. for the Town & Country Bank open house at 1009 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Member FDIC.
It is now time for a look at news from the Missouri Net. Then stay tuned. I'll be back after the top of the hour with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Missouri Net News. I'm Sue Danielson. Snow flurries are possible today in parts of northern Missouri. The National Weather Service says more snow is possible Saturday throughout a larger portion of the state. The big story will be the cold, with bitter wind chills expected this weekend. A Missouri man's accused of taking deposits from homeowners for staircase remodeling jobs that were never completed. The Missouri Attorney General's office is filing charges against Jeffrey Griffin, who ran a business in the Kansas City area. A new pilot training program will soon begin in mid-Missouri. Ed Longoria of Moberly Area Community College says interest in it is really taking off.
We'll start flight training late August. The following year, we'll probably do another 24. The third year, we'll probably raise it to 48.
They're also offering an intro to aviation elective starting next month at the former Columbia Airport Terminal. One of Missouri's biggest destinations will be in the national TV spotlight as NBC's The Today Show will broadcast live from downtown Branson tomorrow morning. Missouri Net News.
Some reminders on being winter ready from fellow truck and semi drivers.
You need to allow yourself a little more time in the morning. Try to plan ahead.
I make sure and check the weather forecast. Make sure I have a full tank of fuel, water, a phone, and a charger.
Reduce your speed and you increase your following distance.
Better to be late than end up in a ditch somewhere.
You're a professional driver. You make the call. You know when it's time to get off the road. Don't push it.
Safety's first.
This message brought to you by KSMO Lives.
With Steel, batteries are included. This holiday season, give a gift that's ready to go right out of the box. For everything from cleaning up the yard to cutting up firewood, Steel tools check off the wish list and knock out the to-do list. And right now, buy select battery tool sets and get a free extra battery. Visit SteelUSA.com for holiday deals and gift ideas. Happy holidays from Steel. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Get more music variety every day. KSMO, Salem.
Step into the octagon with UFC punching bag capsules. You can unleash your favorite fighters at 3-inch action figures, discover surprise accessories, and collect golden octagon pieces to build your own arena. The UFC punching bag capsule Series 2. It's now available at Target and Target.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your weather forecast. Today will continue to be partly sunny. We should have a high temperature near 48 degrees. Southerly winds will be 6